couple things. First of all, really good win. Proud of our young men. You know, they competed, they battled, obviously a quick turnaround, and we had to, keep the guys upbeat, keep the guys positive. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of negativity, and of course they hear it, and so we had to make sure to right the ship and to navigate through some of the rough patches, which we were in a rough patch, and we just had to get out of it. The best way to get out of it is to win, and hopefully get some momentum from that. And but we found a way, and we led from wire to wire. You know, Diedrich and Shaq combined for 40 and 22, which is just a tremendous stat line. Really proud of those young men. Our team was just great. The entire team with great energy. You know, I love the fact that we were plus 11 on the glass against them. We out rebounded both times we played them. And this, obviously, Cincinnati's a very good basketball team, and we defensively we made some adjustments from the last time we played them, and it obviously worked for us and to our advantage, and we were able to do a good job defensively. And then obviously those 8 free throws down the stretch, 2 by Shaq at the 3:35 mark, 2 by Diedrich, 2 by Ricky, and 2 by Avery, and then the smart plays by Diedrich to get the ball inbounds to both Ricky and then Avery. And both those guys attacking the pass and meeting the pass. And so ended up being a really good win for us, and proud of our young men. And staff, you know, Coach Schwartz is back there, and the rest of my staff has done a great job as well, too. So we're very happy with the win.
Was that Avery Woodson 3 just like you drew it up?
Excuse me. It wasn't drawn up like that, but I'll say it was drawn up, so I'll take the credit. But and obviously, in all seriousness, no. I mean, it was a situation we were trying to get the ball to a high-low situation with Shaq and Diedrich, which Cincinnati guarded it well, and Avery made a big shot. And so all credit on that goes strictly to Avery. And as you know, players make plays, and he made a big play at a big time and a key time, and put the ball in the basket. The play was designed to try to get it to one of those 4 or 5 men, and they had guarded it well, and Avery found an opening and made the shot. Well, we made free throws differently. That we also guarded better. You know, we really guarded well. But you know, I don't know. We had great energy in halftime. We had great energy in halftime against UConn. You know, I don't know. We just have struggled scoring the last 2 games coming out of the second half. So that's got to change, obviously. And you know, and I thought there was a stretch there in the second half where maybe we didn't share the ball as well we did in the first half. But that happens, but we found a way. The guys gutted it out in a time when, you know, like I said, in a rough patch, and we had to find a way to get out of that, and in a tough situation versus a tough team, and got ourselves a good win.
Josh, what went into the decision to start Craig, and how did you think that he looked out there?
I thought I wanted to start Craig because I needed to give him a look, and he's been practicing well, and I felt it'd be easier for me to start him to see what he does than him coming off the bench. And I thought he was good. He had that. He got us off got us going on that shot. Got us the first bucket. He had that 1 3-pointer that went in and out. I thought he was good defensively. He did some things on cracking back and sinking and filling defensively, like we teach every day in shell drill. That he was really good at. He was sound, and I also wanted to. I also felt I was playing Ricky a lot of minutes, most he's ever played in his career, and I didn't know. You know, wanted to keep him healthy. And so also taking Sam out of the lineup wasn't a demotion to Sam. It was just more that I can maybe give some more minutes at the point guard and rest Ricky a little bit here and there as well, too. So that was the decision, and I thought Craig played well. And I thought Burrell handled his, responded. He was suspended on Thursday. Obviously, if he plays like that, do we beat UConn Thursday? Could be. I don't know if we beat them. We would sure have been closer. But as I've said before, doesn't matter the situation with me or anything else. I'm not going to compromise my principles or anything what I truly believe in, regardless of the situation. And so he handled it like a man and came back today and responded and produced.
He said that that's not going to happen again. Do you believe that? Do you believe it's done?
There's no other options. He knows it.
Trajan said that normally you have a long list of bullet points on the board before the game. He said today was just one thing, toughness. It looks like they got the message.
Yeah, we just talked on toughness. We talked about, yesterday we had a spirited practice. We were 0 and, we talked about in our meeting this, hey man, we're going to start afresh. Let's just start fresh. Let's just start over. 9-game season, the regular season, and let's just see how it goes. Let's have no regrets, and let's just leave it on the floor, have fun, have toughness, new day, new season, and just see how it goes from there, and let the chips fall where they fall. And so we had a good practice yesterday. I thought we had a really good team meeting. The guys responded. I told the guys, regardless of the situations, let's just go out and play, with great energy and just have fun and leave it on the floor, and what happens, happens, and we'll go from there. So the guys responded. All credit goes to the players. There's no question about that. That's not an easy situation to play, that second half, 2-game losing streak, tons of negativity, and in a quick turnaround against a very good Cincinnati team, to be able to get a win like that, that is strictly on those players. They got it done, 100% of those players.
Josh, while it's great to win with so many close losses this year, how big was it to see the big plays made? Whether it was Avery, defensively or whatever, but
We easily could be 20-3, 19-4, 18-5. I mean, we're that close from a couple games. We've blown a lot of games in the last minute, and or a couple games where we don't make free throws. We should have won. But we finished today. We made free throws, and we finished at the end. We did what we needed to do. We executed late, and but I've always said our team is very dangerous. Our team can be very, very good. We're a very dangerous team. We've obviously had some slip-ups, and we've lost some games. We had the opportunity to win, but if we can get it together and win a few in a row, who knows what can happen from there. So, I love our bunch. I love our group, and just keep going at it day by day.
Josh, you guys avoided a 3-game losing streak. You still haven't lost 3 in a row in your 7 years here. For all the arrows you've taken at times, what does it say that there's never been a 3-game losing streak?
That's just a credit to the players and to the assistant coaches. The assistant coaches do the game plan. I don't do the game plan. It's the assistant coaches and the staff putting it together, and then the players responding. We just got to keep trying to fight. I'd rather not have any losing streaks. So, but that's a direct reflection on our young men and the players we've had through the 7 years here.
Josh, when it's all said and done, everybody in the league has at least 4 losses. You guys are still in the discussion for a conference championship. Is that on your mind at all, or are you just trying to take this one game at a time? What are your goals right now?
Yesterday at 3 o'clock in my office, I fell asleep in my office for 20 minutes because I hadn't slept since Wednesday night. So all I know is I'm going to go home, I'm going to go to sleep, I'm going to enjoy this win, and then I'm going to focus on Houston tomorrow after the Super Bowl. Not thinking anything else.
Newness, 9-game season, you told your guys, you seem to coach a little different today in that you weren't up as much. You were down on the bench. Is that something you decided? Were you talking more with your? It just seemed you were a little bit different in the way you handled it.
I sat down, probably the most I've ever sat down in the history of my coaching career as a head coach. Probably sat down, let's see, the game was 40 minutes, probably sat down a total of, I would say, 39 minutes and 20 seconds. And I did, hey, it was a new season, and where the chips fall, where they fall, and guys are gonna leave it on the floor, and we go from there. And listen, I've been very proud of our program. I don't, regardless of what anyone says or this or that, we've 7 years and we've won a lot of games, and we've done it the right way, and not only on the floor but off the floor, and that's So I just said to the point after the new season yesterday, I said, you know what, we're going to see where it falls, and let's just go give it all we have. And the players responded, and they made plays, and it's a players' game, and they took advantage of it and did their job. And I thought our assistant coaches came up with a great game plan adjustments that needed to be made in order for us to win this game. And Ron Bell back there, Ron Bell's friend, he drove from 1,500 miles from Tucson, Arizona, to come to this weekend trip. So he's a big fan all the way from Tucson.
And on the city more than you ever had. Was it different? Was it weird? Did you have to fight it a couple times there at the end when it was tight?
No, I was at peace with it all. I mean, I literally, I've been under the weather, and I just felt let's just kind of let the chips fall where they fall, and I was fine with it, and I felt our guys. I could tell right from the start we had good energy. That doesn't mean I'm going to be like that every game. I just felt for this game it was the right thing to do, and like I said, it was the most I've ever sat in the history of my coaching career, probably including as an assistant coach too.